In Movies and Money, Dune Part 2 and Kung Fu Panda 4 are giving film studios a kick. Our movie man, Erik Childress, founder of the Movie Madness podcast, is on the scene for us. What's happening at the box office, Erik? Those big franchises could be tough competition for the new film, Arthur the King.
That is true, Angie, as this month is dependent on IP and sequels with a couple more big titles opening in the next few weeks. The new Mark Wahlberg film, Arthur the King, finished with over $7 million and may struggle to get itself over $20 million total. The bulk of the money went to the winners from last week, starting with Kung Fu Panda 4, grossing another $30 million and becoming the 20th film to be released this month and reach $100 million in its first 10 days. It was a slow roll overseas right now as it eyes a potential $500 million haul like its predecessors, but the film should be in profit by next week sometime. Not far behind, though, is Dune Part 2, which in its third weekend just fell around 40% to make $28.5 million and is now over $205 million, with eyes on getting over $250 million domestic. It has already reached the $500 million milestone, which means Dune fans are anxiously awaiting when Warner Bros. Will turn on the green light for the next book in the series.
A popular sequel opens this weekend. It is Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, and we have a look.
You have a miner hanging out the side of a moving vehicle, firing a laser gun indiscriminately.
It has a proton pack.
It's completely safe.
I wouldn't say completely safe.
The Ghostbusters are finished. Right, well, overruled.
Sustained.
Thank you.
Do you expect Ghostbusters to scare up a win?
Unquestionably, Angie, and this could also be a real test to see just how wide-reaching this franchise actually goes. Now, Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, and Ernie Hudson have bigger roles this time. The Afterlife cast is back, and they've even brought back a few more players from the 1984 film. I still cannot believe it's been 40 years since the original film took over that summer.
Erik, what are your movie star recommendations for this weekend?
Yes, Angie, and I do want to start with that true story. It is called Shirley, and it stars Oscar winner Regina King as Shirley Chisholm, the first black woman to be elected to U.S. Congress, and soon after, the first black candidate to run for president back in the early 70s. The film chronicles that journey, and it's interesting to watch just how she has to navigate and negotiate with more powerful men through a campaign that we know is doomed from the start, but is ultimately paving a very long road for the future. King is terrific, and I enjoyed it. But the other film is in theaters, and I am highly recommending Late Night with the Devil. It is also set in the 70s, with the fantastic David Dastmalchian getting a chance to really flex in the lead role of a talk show host with a sketchy past, trying to televise an interview with a young girl who may be possessed. Forget all of those Exorcist sequels and knockoffs. This film from Cameron and Colin Kearns is one of the best horror films you will see this year. It's surprising, authentic, quite funny, and features an absolutely superb performance from Dastmalchian. I saw this last year at South by Southwest. You can see it now. It's not in every theater, so look for it because it is one of the very best so far this year.
Thank you, Erik. We will see you back here next week.
Thank you, Angie.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.